to recover for Fiji. Have a look at this. Young Jerry Tuwai up to halfway. There's the pass, and here comes Fiji.
Fiji Rugby Sevens men's top players. The recently ended Olympics in Tokyo, Japan, saw Fiji write another chapter in one of the great Olympic stories at the Tokyo Stadium, when they won the country's second gold medal by beating New Zealand 27-12 in the final. These world champs were all tears as they lifted the trophy, and there is no denying that they put in a lot of blood and sweat, not only into the Olympic Games, but also to the training to which some of them saw many months spent away from their friends and family due to the COVID-19 pandemic. If you were lucky enough to watch Fiji's final game, then you definitely agree that they deserve the title National Sevens Champions. However, like any other sport, there are those few unrecognized heroes whose contributions made it possible to showcase a spectacular performance and hence clinch the team's victory. In this video, we are going to highlight the top players of the Fiji's men's sevens team and see exactly what makes them stand out from the rest. Be sure to watch the video to the very end, especially if you are a fan of Fiji's Rugby Sevens men's team and would like to know who are the finest of the finest in the current squad. Before we jump into it, a few fun facts about Fiji, their rugby tradition and history, and the aspects that possibly make them the strongest rugby sevens machine on the planet. The Fiji national rugby sevens team is one of the most popular and successful rugby sevens teams in the world and has won the Hong Kong Sevens a record 12 times since its inception in 1976. Fiji also has won the Rugby World Cup Sevens twice, in 1997 and 2005, which also happens to be the two times it has been held in Hong Kong. Fiji's men's sevens team competes in the Rugby Sevens World Series and at the Rugby World Cup Sevens. The Fijians won the gold medal in the inaugural Rugby Sevens at the Summer Olympics in 2016 in Brazil, the country's first Olympic medal in any event. And considering their recent win against New Zealand in the Tokyo Olympics, this means that Fiji is the sole nation to have won Olympic gold in the sport. Amazing, don't you think? Fiji is also the only country in the world to have won the Sevens treble, the Olympics, Sevens Series, and a World Cup, which are the major three achievements in sevens. The Fiji Sevens team draws many fans from across the planet, and they are popular for their playing style, which is commonly dubbed Flying Fijians, which involves passing and offloading techniques that seem a bit like moves you would see in a basketball game. Even so, these are the tricks that have seen the Fijians remain floating on the Rugby Sevens seas. But who are the remarkable players who have consistently made this happen? Let's find out. Number 4. Kalione Nasoko. First up, we have Kalione Nasoko, who was born on the 2nd of December 1990. He is the current captain of the Fiji Sevens team and has been nicknamed Yasawa Flyer. The 6'4" try-scoring machine admits to have fallen in love with rugby from the time he discovered the sport and played whenever the opportunity arose, which wasn't much since he lived in the islands of Fiji. Nasoko grew up on the island of Yawalevu, an island formed on a volcanic ridge at the southern tip of the Yasawa group of islands in Fiji. His early education was at Ratu Naivalu Memorial School, the only school on Waia Island, a 2-hour trek along a mountainous terrain. Nasoko claims to be deeply passionate about rugby and would do anything for the game and his team. He was awarded Player of the Final at the 2017 Hong Kong Sevens tournament, where Fiji beat the South African Sevens team 22-0, and made his debut for Fiji at the 2016 Dubai Sevens. He has played a total of 142 matches, out of which he has earned a total of 319 points from 63 tries and 2 conversions. What makes him one of the finest in Fiji is his wit in the game. Nasoko is popularly known as the offload specialist or the maestro because of his incredible passing and offloading skills. In typical Fijian fashion, Nasoko manages to deceive his opponents with his stepping skills and make a run for it when it just seemed like he was going to pass the ball. He also exhibits excellent teamwork and is able to set up his teammates for fancy tries, which makes him not only a great team player, but also a great captain. Number 3. Meli Derenalagi. Next up, we have Meli Derenalagi, a forward in the Fiji national rugby sevens team. He was born on the 26th of November 1998 and weighs about 84 kilograms. Derenalagi has played a total of 86 matches and has managed to earn himself a total of 110 points out of 22 tries. He is the son of former national sevens rep Meli Derenalagi, who was dubbed White Shark during his playing days. The young athlete, who is a symbol of hope for many young aspiring rugby sevens players, is known for being humble and respectful to his coaches. He made his father proud when he scored his first ever try for Team Fiji's men's rugby sevens team in the Olympic Games gold medal final, which paved the road for the Jerry Tuwai captain side to run away with a 27-12 win over New Zealand. Derenalagi has plenty of skills that make him a valuable Fiji sevens player. First is his speed, which makes it easy for him to escape many tackles. The young player has also mastered the art of stepping his opponents, making them look like they started playing the game only yesterday. He is also perfecting the Fijian ball passing style popular for over the shoulder and over the head, which he does easily because of his above average height. Derenalagi is also known for deceiving opponents by changing his angle while running, which makes it very hard to know which direction he will move to. This is a trick that has seen Fiji cross the try line plenty of times. Hey, are you enjoying this video so far and getting entertained? If yes, then please be sure to visit our channel Tryline, your home of all the amazing facts and developments in the world of rugby. Number 2. Napolioni Bolaca. The next player on our list is Napolioni Bolaca, a Fijian rugby sevens and rugby union player, who has played for the Fiji national rugby sevens team since 2019. He was born on the 20th of November 1996 in Lawaki, Fiji, and his father has worked as a coach of the Lawaki rugby team. At club level, Bolaca plays for Yasawa in the Rugby Union Skipper Cup and in rugby sevens competitions. He has also played for the Barbarians in the Fijian Super 7 series, and he missed part of the 2020 Skipper Cup due to an injury. While playing rugby in Wadigi, Bolaca was spotted by a journalist who recommended him to Fijian head coach Gareth Baber, and he made his debut for Fiji national rugby sevens team in the 2019 Singapore Sevens event of the 2018-19 Rugby World Sevens Series. He scored 2 tries and 5 conversions in the final of the 2019 Paris Sevens event as Fiji won the World Sevens Series. He also played for Fiji in the Rugby Sevens event at the 2019 Pacific Games in Samoa. Bolaca was the top point scorer in the 2019-20 World Rugby Sevens Series with 159 points. He scored 2 tries in the final of the 2020 Sydney Sevens as Fiji beat South Africa. At the 2020 USA Sevens event in LA, Bolaca won the Impact Player Award. The first day of the 2020 Canada Sevens in Vancouver was nicknamed the Bolaca Show after he scored 3 tries, including a breakaway try in the match against France. He was awarded the Pressure Play Award for Best Try in the Sevens Series for one of his tries in the Sydney Sevens final. He was also named in the Sevens Series Dream Team. Fiji head coach Gareth Baber said that Bolaca was the team's best player in the 2018-19 and 2019-20 World Rugby Sevens Series and has called Bolaca the future of Sevens rugby. Bolaca was also selected in the Fijian squad for the 2021 Oceania Sevens Championship, a warm-up tournament prior to the 2020 Summer Olympics. In July 2021, he was named in the Fijian squad for the Rugby Sevens tournament at the Olympics, and he started the match final against New Zealand, which Fiji won 27-12. Number 1. Jerry Tuwai. Last but not least, we have Jerry Tuwai, whose full name is Seremiah Tuwai Vunisa MOF. He is a Fiji rugby union player who plays for the Fiji national rugby sevens team and was born on the 23rd of March 1989 in Buka, Cacao Drove. Tuwai is one of Fiji's most prolific sevens athletes to ever don the white jersey. He is a Rio Olympic gold medalist and 2019 World Rugby Sevens Player of the Year and has been the benchmark of flair, athleticism, grit and brilliance on the HSBC World Sevens Series circuit of recent times, which makes him the greatest player on our list and on the Fiji Sevens team. He debuted for Fiji under the Ben Ryan legacy in 2014, taking a while to make his mark. However, following the 2016 Rio Olympics, Tuwai began to light up stadiums worldwide with his ability to find space and opportunity out of thin air and stun up position teams and fans. Jerry Tuwai is the only Fijian player to have played in the history-making 5 straight Hong Kong titles, 2015 to 2019, as well as being a 2-time series winner, 2015 and 2019, plus Commonwealth Games silver medalist. Tuwai captained Fiji in 2018-19 and was in the leadership group in the Tokyo Olympics in 2021. That is all we had for today, and we hoped you enjoyed it. Did you agree with our list? Are there players who you think we left out, or who we slotted to a different position than the one that you prefer? Feel free to let us know in the comment section below. Until next time, stay safe.